For more than 6 years, Horst Kriete played a key role in South African football. He trained coaches, reorganised structures and set up the foundation for successful football.
When we came out of isolation, post-apartheid, we needed to catch up with the rest of the world in terms of where the world was from a football development standpoint. And Horst was one of those early arrivals that helped us to actually transition from a country that was isolated from the world of football and to get to understand what is happening in modern-day football.
He was a hard taskmaster, but wanted us to be the best, and I think we were. And the fact that most of us are still around now from his groups shows that he made a big impression on the local coaches in South Africa.
One of the first South Africans to learn his coaching skills from Kriete almost 20 years ago was Pitso Mosimane, the most successful coach in the country.
You come out of the class, you feel like you want to coach now. So he gave us a platform and he gave us a space for us to be able to ask questions. And he made us aware that football is a game of opinions. And we need to get the best out of what is in the game.
He led the Mamelodi Sundowns from Pretoria to victory in the 2016 African Champions League and won every national title. No coach had ever achieved that before.
We do well in South Africa, we do well in Africa, in the Champions League, and we do well also in the FIFA World Cups. So that was Horst's contribution, and it is there for you to see. You don't have to ask.
But Kriete doesn't like to hear that he alone is responsible for this success. He's quick to stress that the changes were only made possible thanks to the work of the entire team. He still has close ties to people in the country's football association.
I know him as a leader in football, particularly coaching education. Highly committed to the cause, and actually he was using it, among other things, not only to coach and train coaches, but to train good citizens of the world.
He leaves you and then let you do it. You sit down together, come up with things, and then he leaves you and then he empowers you as a person. Very energetic.
Kriete still has an influence on South African football today. And the people he met, worked with, and his new friends in South Africa also had an influence on him.
When he first came here, he was a very serious man, very stern, very serious. Didn't smile very much, but after a couple of years he was laughing his head off, because in South Africa, if you don't have a sense of humor, it's extremely difficult.
He didn't understand that this is what will happen to him, but there was a metamorphosis in his life. And I think South Africa, with the climate, the people, and how we brought about that change, I'm happy to see a smiling Horst Kriete.